The EV market is seeing a surge of automakers popping up from China to North America, and the pressure's on for manufacturers to innovate. They're being pushed to develop breakthroughs in battery tech that are at least cost-effective, energy-efficient, and safe. In this race, whoever comes up with the better battery will come out on top. In the long run, Tesla can't keep relying on lithium-ion batteries. Those just won't cut it for making Elon Musk's EVs cheaper and more accessible to consumers, since Tesla's cars are still pretty pricey. So what happens if Tesla develops a battery that's 3 times cheaper than lithium-ion, charges twice as fast, and is 100 times safer? Sounds hard to believe, but it's getting closer to reality. We believe there are 3 reasons why these batteries are game changers, some of which are so impressive that we find ourselves thinking we're witnessing a historic turning point no one saw coming. No one expected sodium batteries to be this good, and even fewer imagined they could power a vehicle for over 4 million kilometers. Actually 4.8 million kilometers, which is nearly 3 million miles. As usual, sodium-ion batteries might be a familiar concept to energy tech enthusiasts, but most people still don't really know what they are, aside from assuming they contain sodium. That's not wrong, but we believe the concept of sodium-ion batteries is far more fascinating than that. Simply put, a sodium-ion battery is basically made up of a cathode, made from materials capable of storing sodium, an anode, typically made from hard carbon, alloys, or metal oxides, and a liquid electrolyte containing sodium atoms in ionic form. The electrolyte is the liquid between the 2 electrodes filling the inside of the battery cell and acts as a bridge that allows sodium ions to move between the cathode and anode. Switching from using a lot of lithium to more sodium mainly changes things like energy density, charging time, safety characteristics, and overall performance metrics. But it doesn't change the basic working principle. In fact, the operating principle of sodium-ion batteries is the same as that of lithium-ion batteries. Many of the electrode materials used in sodium-ion technology are actually borrowed from lithium-ion battery designs. Sodium ions move from the cathode to the anode during charging, and back from the anode to the cathode during discharging. Hopefully that gives you a clearer understanding. Now let's go back to the original question. Why would Tesla use sodium-ion batteries, and why has Tesla been slow to adopt them? Let's tackle the positive side first. Why Tesla will use sodium-ion batteries? Tesla adopting sodium-ion batteries doesn't mean they'll stop using other types of lithium-ion batteries. Each battery technology has its own strengths, which makes it better suited for different Tesla vehicle models. Have you ever wondered why we should even consider switching to sodium-ion batteries when lithium-ion has long been seen as the gold standard? The answer is pretty straightforward. Lithium-ion batteries can't solve many of the challenges that EVs are currently facing, especially as more automakers aim to produce more affordable EVs. That's right. One of the main reasons sodium-ion batteries are being developed is because sodium is far more abundant and significantly cheaper than lithium. This becomes especially important as demand for battery-grade lithium continues to surge, with forecasts predicting a lithium shortage for lithium-ion battery production by as early as 2025. Sodium-ion batteries offer a particular advantage for all automakers, but especially for Tesla and its long-rumored $25,000 EV, thanks to their lower cost. Adding a new battery chemistry that doesn't rely on lithium into the supply chain could bring massive benefits, especially in a future where lithium demand could increase 500 times over today's levels. Experts like Tony Seba have even predicted that EV prices could drop as low as $5,000 with these ultra-low-cost batteries. According to Energy Post, the production cost of sodium-ion batteries could eventually drop to around $40 per kilowatt-hour, which would make it one of the lowest-cost battery technologies available. Tesla's biggest partner, CATL, is currently producing sodium-ion battery cells at around $70 per kilowatt-hour, but the company has promised that this could drop below $40 in the future. As the world's leading battery manufacturer, CATL has made a major breakthrough in its production process. It's easy to see the pricing potential of sodium-ion batteries, especially considering that even the cheapest lithium iron phosphate battery cells on the market today still cost about $90 per kilowatt-hour. While lithium naturally exists in various types of rock and some brines, the amount of lithium in Earth's crust is not unlimited. In addition, lithium extraction is energy-intensive. The high demand for this raw material, combined with its limited natural supply, has driven prices up significantly. earning lithium the nickname white gold. By contrast, sodium makes up about 2.6% of Earth's crust, making it highly abundant and much easier to extract than lithium. On top of that, the cathode materials used in sodium-ion batteries are typically made from iron and manganese, instead of nickel or cobalt, which are used in many lithium-ion batteries. Both iron and manganese are widely available around the world and are not considered at risk of depletion. So, how fast can sodium-ion batteries charge? For those frustrated with long charging times, EVs still raise concerns, especially on trips longer than 400 miles. In Tesla's current lineup, the fastest charging time is about 35 minutes to go from 20% to 80%, as seen in the Model 3 equipped with an LFP battery pack. If Tesla wants to shorten charging times, sodium-ion batteries might not be the ultimate solution, at least not yet, even though some battery technologies have already achieved impressive charging speeds. Still, compared to today's standards, sodium-ion batteries are definitely more efficient than lithium-ion in terms of charging. Specifically, sodium-ion batteries have the potential to charge faster than lithium-ion batteries. CATL has claimed that their sodium-ion batteries can reach 80% charge in just 10 to 20 minutes, which is noticeably faster than Tesla's current EVs that typically take about 30 minutes to hit the same level. What's even more impressive is a new breakthrough in battery tech that shows just how insanely fast sodium-ion batteries could eventually charge. If you search for the phrase sodium-ion battery charging time, you'll find reports of researchers developing a new sodium-ion battery that can charge in just a few seconds, thanks to a high-performance cathode with characteristics similar to a supercapacitor. This is a massive leap compared to current lithium-ion batteries, which can take nearly an hour to fully charge. Why does Tesla need the safety advantage of sodium-ion batteries? Right now, a common perception still lingers, that EVs are like ticking time bombs, potentially prone to exploding after 4 to 5 years of use. And when an EV catches fire, it's extremely difficult to estimate how much water is needed to extinguish the lithium battery packs. That concern isn't unfounded. We won't deny that lithium batteries can be dangerous, but to be fair, these incidents are extremely rare, with an incredibly low failure rate. Still, that's with lithium. The story is entirely different when it comes to sodium-ion batteries. Sodium-ion batteries ensure high safety standards, as battery cells based on this chemical element are non-flammable, non-explosive, and have a low risk of short circuits, meaning sodium is virtually incombustible. CATL has proven this through tests such as multi-directional compression, nail penetration, electric drilling, and even being set on fire, without catching fire or exploding. We've never seen a lithium battery withstand these kinds of tests. Most will either explode or ignite almost instantly under such conditions. On top of that, sodium-based batteries can endure extreme temperatures, operating reliably in a wide range from -20 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. In contrast, lithium-ion batteries typically perform best only within a narrower range of 0 degrees Celsius to 50 degrees Celsius. More specifically, sodium-ion batteries show better performance at low temperatures, maintaining over 92% of their capacity at -20 degrees Celsius. In a press release from CATL about their sodium-ion technology, they confirmed similar claims regarding cold weather performance. In lab tests at -30 degrees Celsius, the battery was able to charge from 30% to 80% in just 30 minutes, while still retaining 93% usable capacity. Even with only 10% charge remaining, EVs using these batteries could still drive on highway speeds at 75 miles per hour. Beyond cold weather performance, safety is another major advantage. Sodium-ion batteries are generally considered safer than lithium-ion because sodium is less reactive than lithium. There's also another benefit that anyone can appreciate: lower toxicity. Sodium-ion batteries don't require lithium, cobalt, or nickel, metals that can release toxic gases when burning, and they're also more adaptable to a variety of use cases. Finally, sodium-ion battery-powered EVs could appeal to urban and suburban users on a tight budget, people who don't really need a car for long-distance travel. So, how long do sodium-ion batteries last? That's the focus of today's episode, and also the biggest advantage of sodium-ion batteries. For energy storage applications, improving cycle life is essential. And when it comes to EVs, battery lifespan is even more important. EV batteries aren't cheap, and none of us want to be replacing our car battery after just 2 or 3 years. According to publicly released information about CATL's sodium-ion batteries, their lifespan is relatively long, projected to reach up to 10,000 charge cycles, which equals about 4.8 million kilometers, nearly 5 million. An absolutely impressive number compared to current commercial lithium iron phosphate batteries, which typically last between 2,000 and 3,000 cycles. 10,000 cycles means the battery pack could last up to 20 years if properly maintained. Oh my God, this is definitely great news for anyone worried about the cost of replacing an EV battery. CATL has been fairly cautious with their battery lifespan projections. They're not making exaggerated claims without real-world results to back them up. So, with the 3 main reasons mentioned above, it's easy to see why more and more companies are developing sodium-ion batteries. Thanks to these standout advantages, this technology has real potential to convince Elon Musk to consider using it in Tesla, especially for compact, low-cost cars in the future. However, there may still be 1 or even 2 barriers that make Elon Musk hesitant to adopt this battery technology. So why has sodium-ion battery technology been slower to arrive Tesla? Even though sodium-ion batteries offer strong performance, they're still relatively new to the commercial market. Widespread use of this energy storage type remains limited due to the lack of a stable industrial supply chain. One major limitation of sodium-ion batteries is energy density, the amount of energy stored per unit of battery weight. Currently, sodium-ion batteries have a relatively low energy density, ranging from 140 watt-hours per kilogram to 160 watt-hours per kilogram, whereas lithium-ion batteries today typically range from 180 watt-hours per kilogram to 250 watt-hours per kilogram. A battery's energy density is a critical factor that affects its efficiency and range of applications. High-energy density batteries can deliver large amounts of power in a compact size, which is especially ideal for EVs. With the same physical size, a high-density battery provides longer usage time compared to a low-density one. Additionally, high-density batteries are often lighter, helping to reduce the overall weight of a device. In contrast, low-density batteries usually need to be larger to deliver the same amount of energy, which can result in shorter usage time. And to achieve the same capacity, a lower-density battery will also weigh more. This is the exact challenge that sodium-ion batteries are facing, and one of the main reasons why this technology has developed more slowly than the rapid advances in lithium-ion battery technology. However, there's still plenty of hope, as CATL is expected to launch its second-generation sodium-ion battery soon. CATL has announced a target of reaching 200 watt-hours per kilogram for its next-generation version, currently in development, compared to just 160 watt-hours per kilogram for the current generation. What's more, as we mentioned earlier regarding sodium-ion battery technology, a former Tesla engineer has founded his own company focused exclusively on developing this type of battery. He's confident that his sodium-ion battery can achieve a driving range of up to 300 miles, which is the most ambitious claim we've heard so far about sodium-ion batteries. The main reason sodium-ion batteries have lower energy density is because lithium ions are smaller and lighter than sodium ions. This smaller size allows lithium ions to pack more tightly into electrode materials, enabling more energy to be stored per unit of volume or weight. Additionally, lithium has a lower electrochemical potential than sodium, meaning it releases more energy per electron exchanged during reactions compared to sodium. To reach higher energy density, CATL is addressing previous material limitations. The anode now uses Prussian white, which has been restructured at the electron distribution level to solve the issue of performance degradation over many charge cycles. The cathode, according to the company, is made of hard carbon with a porous structure that allows it to store more sodium ions and enable faster ion movement. CATL says their sodium-ion battery could be commercially viable if these material improvements deliver the expected results. Well, we'll have to wait and see what the next stages of development bring. Over the past 20 years, more than 50% of sodium-ion battery research activities leading to patents have taken place in China, 53%, followed by Japan, 16%, and the United States, 13%. Europe is also beginning to make progress in this field. According to forecasts, the sodium-ion battery market is expected to grow at an annual rate of 27% over the next decade. annual production could increase to about 70 gigawatt-hours by 2033, representing a nearly 600% growth. Sodium-ion battery technology could become more widespread in the future, thanks to the fact that many manufacturing processes for sodium-ion and lithium-ion batteries are similar. This similarity facilitates easier conversion of production lines and can even reduce investment costs. To overcome the weaknesses of sodium-ion batteries, CATL has introduced an innovative idea: developing a hybrid battery. This solution involves mixing and combining sodium-ion and lithium-ion batteries in certain ratios, integrating them into a single battery system, and using an intelligent battery management system to control the different battery components. Depending on the requirements, a vehicle can leverage the sodium-ion battery's performance in low temperatures or the high energy density of the lithium-ion battery. The project is still in the testing phase, but the entire industry is closely watching this initiative from the Chinese company. Although challenges remain, interest in sodium-ion batteries is increasing in the electrification world. Major international battery manufacturers are gradually shifting their focus to this technology. CATL identified sodium-ion battery chemistry as a strategic target in 2021, presenting it as a new frontier for investment aimed at differentiating their products. The Chinese giant pursues this strategy based on the understanding that capturing part of the market currently dominated by lithium-ion batteries with sodium-ion alternatives could help drive lithium battery prices down significantly. Currently, sodium-ion batteries are primarily used in small-scale applications manufactured in China, and we do not expect to see this technology in Tesla models anytime soon. While it may happen in the future, we believe it won't become a reality until CATL successfully commercializes its second-generation sodium-ion batteries, with energy density high enough for Tesla to consider adopting them. However, the EV industry is not just Tesla. Many other automakers are struggling with advances in battery technology, and sodium-ion batteries could be an effective option for them. Additionally, sodium-ion batteries could see wider use in the future for stationary energy storage applications. As Tesla aims to make its EVs more affordable and accessible to a broader audience, sodium-ion batteries could be a suitable choice because they offer three core benefits: low cost, fast charging, and high safety. And if sodium-ion batteries can overcome the energy density barrier, there's no doubt that mass production at Tesla's Nevada Gigafactory will soon become a reality. When considering the pros and cons of sodium-ion and lithium-ion batteries, it's clear that each type has its own strengths. Choosing between the two depends on specific requirements as well as considerations of cost and environmental impact. In the debate between sodium-ion and lithium-ion batteries, sodium-ion emerges as a promising alternative with advantages in cost efficiency, environmental friendliness, and safety. However, lithium-ion batteries still hold a dominant position due to their high energy density, well-developed infrastructure ecosystem, and technological maturity. In summary, the competition between sodium-ion and lithium-ion batteries reflects a positive shift toward more sustainable and efficient energy storage solutions. The battery technology landscape is constantly evolving, and the coexistence of these two technologies provides a diverse approach to meet the world's growing energy needs. Finally, what are your expectations for sodium-ion batteries? And what do you think if Tesla were to produce EVs powered by sodium-ion batteries? Drop a comment below. We truly appreciate your valuable feedback. Goodbye, and see you next time.